Hello and welcome to episode 76 of One Star Cinema, the podcast where we watch one-star or roughly one-star rated movies on Netflix and give a live running commentary with absolutely no information about the film. Well, sometimes a little information about the film.
And sometimes we talk about the movie itself. Too.
Yeah, sometimes. Not
crazy?
in the case of this film.
No.
In fact, if there was a movie indeed of needing some pre-screening, this might have been it. Might have saved ourselves a good 92 minutes. But, you know, with that being said.
But an interesting film.
Yeah, it was.
I mean,
Yeah.
Jeremy, why don't you tell everybody about the movie we watched tonight?
Tonight we watched Dog Eat Dog, and the way Netflix describes it, a delusional ex-con rejoins his unhinged former partners for one last job, which is kidnap the baby of a mobster's enemy for ransom. It stars Nicolas Cage, Willem Dafoe, actually, yes, is crazy in this. Christopher Matthew Cook, Omar J. Dorsey, and it's directed by Paul Schrader.
Although it's kind of hard to tell when Willem Dafoe isn't crazy.
Yeah,
in the movie.
he's just
Have you ever?
nuts.
I don't think anyone said, such a great subtle performance by Willem Dafoe in that film.
very grounded.
Yeah.
Very grounded.
Yeah. Well, you know,
He's kind of an everyman in that movie, isn't he?
he was the normal one in American Psycho.
Yes. And that rounds up his career perfectly right there.
And by the way, that description, very minor part of this movie.
Well, the first part, yeah.
Interesting film overall.
Yeah.
Like, it very stylized and then wasn't, and then very stylized again. But
Very
just
interesting
an
to
interesting
follow it.
watch.
Yeah,
Interesting
very
watch.
to follow.
Yeah, you could probably watch this one on mute, or listen to us and then watch it on mute. But, well, speaking of that, Mike, why don't you tell everybody how the podcast works?
Well, the podcast works. We don't necessarily always want you to watch it on mute, the movies, but you can with this one. So what you're going to do is you're going to go on Netflix and find Dog Eat Dog. Go ahead and press play and then push pause immediately so you get past the buffer. Then you're going to hear some music in a little bit and a booming voice that says press play. At that point, you're going to press play on the movie. That is your first sync point. A little bit later on in the movie, the title pops up, and we all yell,
The title of the movie!
Hopefully that'll be synced up. And this one, the title comes up in words and then as its own. So there's a little bit of a rhythm. Hopefully it'll work out and it'll be fun for you.
Yeah,
I don't
Dog
know.
Eat Dog was messing with us or testing us, I guess, this time. Yeah, so.
They were definitely testing to see if we're paying attention.
Yeah. So keep your
Well,
eye out for
to see
that.
if the three of us and
Oh yes, that was the thing I was going to say. The one thing I'm very thankful for in this movie is our guest, because thank God she was here to help us with this film, and that's Rachel Axelrod,
Yes.
returning again
Yes.
to the podcast. Love her,
Making us laugh again.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But it's the best part about this is she really tried in the first 30 minutes of this movie to stick with it, to actually see. And if we could have had a time lapse set up on her face did not move for 30 minutes. She was just like this, shock and awe and confusion of trying to put together what was going on in the movie, and then finally we just punch out at about 40 minutes in,
Yeah,
and we just
something
start
around there.
going off on our own stuff because frankly, I don't think anybody was really into this at all.
Well,
So
you put Nicolas Cage and Willem Dafoe in a scene together, and it's like, who could be the crazy one? And it just,
let's just say they have a topless fight with ketchup and mustard that you're not going to want to miss.
yeah, stick around.
was it a fight or just more of a tickle? They were just.
it was fun.
It was like
whatever it
minute
was.
70 of the film. You got to fight it out to get to that point. But we get the inside look on Rachel's thoughts on medieval times.
What she would want to do for a female strip club.
Exactly. Just
Meaning for women, not with women in it. Yeah.
Right.
a strip club
Yeah,
for
they
females.
probably- okay.
You get to hear Jamie and Mike almost murder each other out of
Mike
fury
was
and rage.
shockingly a complete asshole at one point.
I wouldn't say complete asshole.
But yeah, so a lot of drama outside of the film in this one. So
Because there was plenty in the film, too.
yeah, but we weren't watching that. But yeah, so if there is a movie you'd like us to see, hit us up on Twitter at One Star Podcast or on Facebook.com/One Star Podcast. Go to the website. The website just grows and grows. The poster gallery at the bottom is just marvelous.
Yeah, this poster's actually really cool. Now
Yeah,
that I actually take it in.
Yeah, all the posters we've had so far have been really cool. And if Nicolas Cage and Willem Dafoe are not your thing, which I don't see how they can be,
Then stop listening to our podcast.
but you can
Because we don't want your business.
Your downloads are
Because
meaningless.
we're at
to
that
us.
level of.
It's just, we don't need those. We've got millions.
All three of
other
you go
things.
sit in the corner.
But yes, go down to the poster gallery. I will guarantee you there's going to be some movie there that you're going to be like, God, I need to know what the hell that is. And click on it and watch it. Also, as we announced a new thing we have, if you have an Amazon Echo, and you can get TuneIn. You can listen to the latest podcast, Just Ask Your Device. Play One Star Cinema Podcast on TuneIn, and our latest episode will play automatically through your Amazon Echo or Echo Dot. So, which is cool. It's a kind of a new way of doing it. If you're completely do not want to get up off the couch, you don't want to have your computer or your phone ready, you can start the movie on Netflix and then just yell at your Amazon Echo, and then we'll jump in. So. But yeah, so that's the podcast. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
I think we're ready to watch.
That's
a movie.
right, number 76.
Yes.
Party started.
So sit back.
Let's get the party started. Up in here. Up in here.
All right. Sit back, relax, and enjoy Dog Eat Dog.
Welcome to One Star Cinema. And now, your feature presentation. Press play.
Oh, they do films too?
Yeah, they're not just a great theater. That feel like that just hypnotized all of us. Everyone was like,
This movie is amazing.
It's ingenious.
Why is there a line through the O?
No one has an answer to that.
Okay, good start. Good
Yeah,
start.
we are
Pure dopamine.
That's a tall order. That's going to be rough.
Yeah, we're off to the races with
That's
this
Nicolas Cage's PR company. Pure dopamine.
Budgie.
All right.
one.
Jesus, how many things?
She hasn't done a lot of these.
Wow.
with us.
Yeah, this is a perfectly fine amount of production.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Holy
now it's
cow.
getting a little much, yeah. Shanghai Gigantic.
You think that your 5'4" kindergarten teacher is gonna, who was, I don't
Whoa.
know, 62, is gonna pull out her AK-47?
Well, not every single person has to be armed and use a gun, but the more people that have them makes the world a safer place.
Oh, this movie's gonna make a statement.
Love that hair.
Yeah.
In the world, in life, what do you need a girl?
Oh,
This is how Willem Dafoe sees everything.
How did you know?
because that's Willem. Yeah.
You ever seen Being John Malkovich? That's Jason's life, but it's with Willem
Yeah.
Dafoe.
Oh God.
How did? Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
Whoa.
I am engrossed. I really want to know what's going on.
Visually, this is
wonderful.
incredible.
Oh boy.
Oh, wait. Is everything Nicolas Cage say blue? Is that how it's going to be? Like one guy sees in pink tones, the other guy sees in blue tones?
I hope so.
Oh, Elvis.
Did he have the biggest booger in his nose?
I don't know.
I don't know. He had an eye tattoo on his chin, though. That was wonderful.
Wonder what it's looking at.
Nobody's phone does that.
It does when you're on cocaine.
What?
Oh, hey, Ma.
John McCain?
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm on disability and
And a lot of coke.
Okay, sir, we're not looking for any donations. I just want to get to know you somewhat. For instance,
What?
what do you do for a living, Mr. McCain?
What?
This is going to be a trip.
Do you say he guts fish for a living?
I work in a cannery and I got a special knife to gut fish.
That's going on my Match.com profile.
Listen,
What?
I mean,
wearing-
socks
Wow.
with
And he's-
sandals?
He's got another tattoo on his neck.
I just didn't know people still had that job of gutting fish anymore.
I didn't know they still had the job of calling people at dinner and bugging the shit out of them.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
Each room is a different. Oh, boy.
Oh. Oh, he's really. Oh, he'd be fun to hang out with.
Is this a Honey Boo Boo family?
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
Why is everything pink? Sucks and flowers.
is this not your dream? It's a Barbie. It's the big Barbie dream house.
The people in the photos are wearing pink. The magnets are pink.
That's his boy room.
You scared me. Why? Am I scared?
Yes.
Yes, yes, you are.
You're utterly terrified.
Look up and tell me.
The alternator's fucked. It's going to take him overnight to fix it. I got to crash here tonight. No.
Oh,
Oh, come on, Sheila. I got nowhere else to go. I just got to sleep here, and in the morning pick it up, and that's it, and then I'm out of here.
With my fucking Chevron card? No. Give it back.
Oh.
Oh, Sheila. I make some fucking short ribs.
This is so weird.
Oh, Defoe.
oh.
My friend Hannah called here asking about the homework assignment with the cupcakes.
I have no idea.
Jesus.
I did. And you heard her, didn't you? And you just erased it.
I didn't hear nothing about no.
he didn't erase nothing.
Seriously, call Hannah, honey.
So obnoxious.
If you have a cell phone, why is she calling the house?
I think they just like followed Willem Dafoe around with a camera.
Rachel is just in abject
Yeah.
shock. she can't even say anything.
Yeah,
She's like, what did I do by picking this movie?
I wish we could film this and put Rachel's face on the bottom. Holy
Picture in picture.
Yeah.
I just didn't know things were
Oh,
that.
there's her face.
Yeah.
You mean everyone's mirror doesn't do that?
Oh.
Oh God.
And that's why you never look in the mirror when you're on drugs, kids.
I don't do drugs, but I don't look in the mirror either.
Clearly.
That's why we chose an audio-based format.
That was a
Whoa.
weird sentence.
Yeah.
What the fuck do I use my computer for? Huh? I do 3 things. Do my spreadsheets for church, do
Oh.
my taxes, and I answer emails.
You know what does a lot more? Anyway.
This.
I got nowhere to go.
It's not my problem.
I got a suitcase full of guns. What am I gonna fucking do? Project some old guy like some nigger from the project?
Whoa.
What is going on?
That's the thing. They haven't even established, like.
We haven't even seen a title yet.
We've only seen 2 colors:
He's hitting her
blue
back.
and pink.
Oh, no! Oh! Holy shit! I don't care that we have no idea what's going on.
Jesus.
This movie's awesome. What the fuck?
Oh Jesus!
What?
Problems are over now, Sheila.
And the daughters are just beginning.
Oh.
Oh. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
You. This music too.
It's from Kill Bill.
Oh, he's got guns.
Oh.
Yeah.
She ran the wrong direction.
Yeah. Is she gonna hide in that room? Because you got to jump out the window.
You better call your friend Hannah.
Yep.
Is he trying to? Did it look like that door goes out, not in?
Be honest with you, she's like, where is she? Like the hiding under the blanket thing worked. Holy shit, really?
Wait,
Damn.
isn't it supposed to be against the pillow?
Yeah, because otherwise he's just muffling her screams.
Yeah.
Oh, a little blood cocaine. Tie you over after mass murder.
Your car's
Hey,
ready.
it's Hannah. I'm calling about the cupcake homework. Oh, shit.
Gonna go get her next.
She knows.
Dog!
Eat! Dog eat dog!
They fucked with us on that one.
3 days later. They threw us off with that one. That's-
Never had a title like that before.
Fuck you, dog eat dog. Trying to get clever on us.
And now it's going to be in black and God damn, they're going to fuck with us the whole time. Shouldn't have taken all those Quaaludes before the podcast.
So this guy fancies himself a Tarantino,
I don't know. Well, Tarantino doesn't do this much with color.
but he does weird stuff with violence and music and stuff.
Yeah.
Auteurship.
With stuff with
Oh,
violence.
brother.
Yeah. Yes.
There was Mad Dog.
That's
Why do you call him Mad Dog?
Hey, Diesel.
Hey, is that guy from Guardians of the Galaxy?
No.
No.
That's
That's
not
not
Dave
the same
Bautista.
guy?
It's not Bautista.
Dumb question, Rachel. Don't
Actually,
ask again.
our movie like 2 weeks ago was with John Bautista.
Dave.
Dave.
Dave Bautista.
Oh.
I barely knew Mad Dog, but
He has such bad fake hair.
what was coming up, and
No, the guys here don't.
we just did it like that. And so somebody like that, you're a lifetime.
Yeah.
No, seriously. The smoke. And you know what? It worked. Felt like these huge arms. Felt like your mom giving me the biggest hug ever.
He's hypnotic.
He is.
I got news for you, dog. Having somebody blow smoke in your mouth is like...
Diesel's just a guy, you know. I learned a lot from him. I didn't go out of my way to
Diesel's the kind of guy that'll pick up your check at a restaurant.
I'm just saying.
He has bad hair too.
For a guy who comes out with felony strikes, a loan collection group is not a bad job. Not a great job, but Diesel dug it.
Oh.
You have to understand, Diesel is a big lug nut looking dude, but he's very bright. In another universe, this guy could have been a lawyer from Stanford or something.
So far, they've proven it.
Fortunately, we're not in that universe.
Wouldn't he not get caught if he was... Anyway.
Parole officer, your counseling. The asshole cop I knew planted 28 grams of coke on me. An ounce. Not a lot, but it was...
I mean, I had 40 on me. He didn't need to plant that other 28.
What?
That was great. Yeah, because they're not set up for this kind of circumstance.
That was that.
See, that's what cops should do. Shoot him in the leg.
So, the drug beef piled up on top of the attempted violent escape. It was a 5 to 15-year hit.
Only 5 to 15 for that?
It was a different time, and I was the last to come out. So, these chaps decided to throw me a welcome home party. You know what's funny in there? What you know that's out here and what you don't know. Like Facebook? Come on. We were fucking Facebook friends before there was a Facebook. But the red fucking jeans that hug the element's leg, I had no clue. What? Hear this damn thing.
Whoa,
They're just all looking to stab each Why are you so stab happy?
We're in this together. We go through that door together.
We're in what together?
This
We're just bad guys together.
Mad Dog, you're so smart.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You can tell by Matt, or what's his name's vocabulary, that he's just sharp.
I already forgot his name, too.
Yeah, I called him Mad Dog a second ago. I fucked up.
So lost. Smooth with the music.
What was it Mad Dog, Diesel, and
Diesel.
Okay.
And Nick Cage.
Nicolas Cage playing himself. They didn't even bother to create a character name.
This and that, right?
Didn't they say his name was like Toby or something?
And this is Reginald.
And I'm Elijah.
What the fuck do you know, man? You didn't even know we invaded Egypt. Iraq, same fucking thing. Goddamn right I did. I didn't
Diesel looks familiar though. Where would anybody else? Anybody place him anywhere?
I don't know.
Tell you, man, I appreciate the threads. Well, shit.
I tried, but you guys said no. He's not part of
Oh,
Guardians.
look at that outfit. I didn't realize that was the color. That's amazing.
What time do you eat, Jelly? Not for like 2 hours. And we're close.
Yo, Madeline. My friend Troy was telling me about just got off the chain.
Hey, I'm Madeline. You mind if I grab a Red Bull Bloody?
Do they always have?
She's clearly from France.
No, she's Cleopatra.
Well, he said the French whore that I was telling you about.
Oh,
So,
oh, I see.
yeah.
You got, I think I should pay attention more.
Well, with topless Cleopatra walking around, it's hard.
So, been out of town for a long time.
Have a good conversation right now.
Mom, I'm in a movie.
That was Nick Cage, actually.
Mom, I'm in a movie. It's great.
No, when he talks
Topless
to his, when he talks to his,
We talked to his mom. He said, Mom, that's great, honey.
All right, this is very different from my strip club experience.
oh, now it's the same.
No, okay, no. There you go. Yeah.
I'm very sure they did.
Dude, go down. Go ask the manager. I promise you, they didn't.
Ooh.
Once you've had money, you're never 100% sure who your friends are.
Well, where'd they get money from?
Anyway, there was always money on the outside for Mad Dog and Diesel. If, his mom needed an eye operation, shit like that. They always
How does
What?
An eye opera, very specific.
we gotta steal the baby because my mom.
We don't
needs
even know what's
LASIK.
going on with
Yeah,
that yet.
exactly. Like, mom needs LASIK, so we gotta rob this bank.
So I rejoined reality by going to meet an old buddy from Marion.
Are they? What city are they? Was that New York? Are they in L.A.?
No, it's not L.A.
No, like
it's
where
not
are they?
LA.
Baltimore?
Ooh, is this like a restaurant in a vault?
El Greco.
Maybe they're in Chicago.
The vaulted salmon.
Why people called him that, but this guy had the contacts and the inside info to make dreams come true.
I just want to know what the voiceover ADR session is like with Nicolas Cage. Like, does he just show up? Like, does he show up still dressed like the character, or does he show up in like a burlap sack with like,
I'm going with the sack.
he has it, because
I'm going with the sack.
he's just in the studio, just like, I brought my own mic. Just like, okay,
This is
Nick.
Mike. Say hi, Mike.
Hi. Hey.
So he switched sides. Bought himself a big old house in Gretna. Got a little puss on the side. A squirrely guy. But now he has a problem. He needs some money that the wife don't know about. So get this. He's setting up.
Was that supposed to be the blue pills that aren't blue pills?
Who is the client?
What?
Blue pill. The blue pill is a diamond-shaped like chalk pill. It's not one of those like dissolvables.
Money that now they just call him God. He likes to play the fool. He says to my friend, the young Indian, he says, hey, Mr. Cracker. He talks like that. He says, Mr. Cracker,
I love this guy.
why? I got $5 million and you
They got a real gangster to sit down with Nicolas Cage and just tell him secrets.
big old gaudy thing. And he's renovating that. You know that?
Oh, 30 Rock.
30 Rock.
He's from 30 Rock. He was one of
Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan's two guys. Was it Riz and or whatever? I can't remember. He's amazing.
4 or 5 little junker cars,
This plot's going to get really complicated, and we're going to miss all of it.
Yeah.
And how's that any different than the 70-something movies we saw before?
No,
A Nick
well, because
Cage
this
movie
one's
that gets
attempting.
convoluted? Crazy, dog.
As long as his hair keeps getting bigger and bigger.
His hair gets as big as the exposition.
These frames are really interesting, man. There's
Yeah.
a lot of...
Negative space?
yes. Thank you.
not bad. You don't, you really shit. Like Fudge Buncher said, a man kills the thing he loves. You keep him away from me. Those paranoid types make me scared.
It's so weird they started with him too.
Yeah.
Like Willem Dafoe.
Like he's going to be the driving catalyst of the film.
Black entertainment television or something. Because they all have these little things they do. Like
Oh, brother. Come on.
I have that on my car, but the red Toyota Yaris doesn't look as good.
Stake out his house, right? You know, just
They're in Cleveland?
nearby and
Oh, good one. Yeah.
There you go.
just sweat it out.
Every now and then.
Yeah, because the mob scene in Cleveland. It's just
Well, the other thing is they may not be in Cleveland. They may have just only gotten Cleveland uniforms.
Yeah, who knows? They've demonstrated that these aren't the brightest.
Diesel is though. He's as sharp as a tack.
I recognize that Cleveland accent.
Yeah,
They all sound like Drew Carey.
go Browns.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Just push the seat back, man.
Why are you looking so surprised? Didn't you drive there together?
Did you not see this one? Maybe you got picked up and didn't see. And then this is just going to be a film of Willem Dafoe, them trying to do something, and Willem Dafoe just stabbing
When
everyone.
they drive off, the light's going to fall off the top.
Yeah. They just pull into the donut shop. Yeah.
Does his shirt have gold chains?
Yes.
Yeah, printed.
Yes,
on
I
it. Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
That is
Gotta
He
get
has
me one
a
of those shirts.
silk-screened, gold chain shirt.
that is a terrifying guy right there.
I mean, 90% of the time, the shit be about business. This is the type of business where you gonna meet a bitch like that. Bitch can never be proud of me. I mean, I could win a goddamn Grammy. And she'll act like it ain't shit, man. What the fuck is it?
Maz Dog's just gonna stab them in the eyes.
Yeah, that's right. He's gonna come out with his suit made of
He's in
knives.
the back seat and they don't even know it.
Do we know why they're tailing them?
I have no idea. We missed the
It's
whole
something that the guy
explanation
told.
with
Yeah, it's like
the one guy with the raspy voice. I'm sure explained all of
They
this.
have money. They're flush with money or
but-
something.
Yeah, I don't know.
so they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do in front of those two guys on the porch.
So the one guy in the hat kills the other guy in the hat.
Uh-oh.
Oh, witnesses.
This looks like a real.
Oh.
Okay.
And registration.
Sir, do you have some ID?
Me? Nah, I ain't got no ID. Supreme Court said I don't need to carry none of mine.
Sir, can I see your ID?
You know, this, I got
Hold
Oh,
on,
he's
my
gonna-
ID's laminated on my shirt. I gotta turn around. I just silk screen everything I need to the shirt that I wear.
That's actually a pretty good idea. Like, never have to worry where anything is.
It's
My
just one
credit-
guy who loses everything. We just laminate.
My credit card's on my back. Hold on.
It's just-
Maybe that's not such a good
I got my social security card on my thigh. It's my birth certificate on my left butt cheek.
My mother's maiden name.
My first pet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm smart. I keep all of my credit card codes at the bottom of my shoes.
I ain't even did nothing, man.
Computer says you have some outstanding traffic warrants.
Oh, that's bullshit. Hey, call Evie, man. Tell her to come bail me out this motherfucker. Shut your whole ass.
Do they normally do that, or would they be yelling at the white police taking the black man away?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I just
How you phrase that? Would they normally be doing that? I don't know. It's not a science show.
although there was no
I don't know. Let's get a
Although there
cop
was
car.
no-
We'll get some uniforms, and we'll run some tests.
there was no brutality or anything.
No.
What the fuck is this, man? Had to wait to the substation. Hey, man, where the fuck we at? Fuck!
The most honest reaction of someone pointing a gun at your head.
He's like, you were right. He's great. I remember him from. I do remember
Yeah.
him from 30 Rock now.
Oh, he's amazing.
I didn't recognize him at first.
I met him at a short film festival
Oh.
once. He was doing a movie with Eric Roberts where
Oh,
they were a couple who had a child.
Oh shit.
They were amazing in that
That's
movie.
your next Saturday.
Yeah,
That'll
okay.
be the next Saturday.
Well, no, but it was a great movie. Like, it's not going to be 1 star.
Why? Oh.
You can always get more coke and more money, but you've only got one life. So don't think you can pick me out on this because I will kill you. get this done.
So they're robbing him from his coke and his money.
Right. Like I said, he was flush. That's why. That's what the Greco told them, or whatever that guy was. The Greco-Roman.
Hey, this ain't my trap house, man. Lower your voice. You know it is. Keep walking. Y'all see this shit, right? Shut up.
Oh, is there not going to be money but a baby in there?
No, well, there's a guy in there with a.
Hey, Bruce Wayne, open the door.
Did he say, "Hey, poop stain"?
Yeah, he picked last in the street name raffle, and he go, "Oh, poop stain! Why can't that be Rattler?"
Rattler was taken to the second round.
Now we have poop stain, skid mark, and farty McBoatface.
I just want to say again, I think this system is stupid. I think you should earn your street name.
I did.
Not just get it assigned randomly.
Oh, sit.
Oh, went through the window. Okay. It's like, huh?
right.
He comes back. They're all dead, like you asked.
I had to.
He's not going to get much information out of him if you beat him to death. Rule 1 of home invasion.
I told you.
This is, if it's a baby up there, this was the alternate story to 3 Men and a Baby.
This was the director's original. Oh, hey.
There's the.
Wow. That's quite a bit of cocaine right there.
Oh.
Whoa!
No shit.
Oh my God.
The dice light.
Just shooting randomly into the night. That's called redneck home defense.
Whoa.
What?
Shit.
People just randomly shoot. It's like,
Yeah.
that's what happens on that street. One guy fires and everybody runs outside with their guns and starts randomly firing in the air.
Welcome to Cleveland.
It's called Neighborhood Watch. Do they?
Where did they get that?
They
I guess
sell-
Oh, they took it to the cocaine dealer. And,
Oh.
you know, the exchange. It's like Vegas. You just walk up and drop it in, and they give you cash.
And they would you like cash or credit, sir?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That was weird.
That's the thing is this is just what their dressing room looked like in the movie.
Oh my God.
Whoa, was that a Cheeto?
Was he stabbing the bed? He has to stab something every 12 hours, otherwise he's just.
Oh, God, those lights would freak me out. Pink again.
Guys, let's meet tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock, Ozars. Try to show up even if you're fucked up, so I know you're not dead. Gotcha.
So is this just what
They
this is
win.
just what you do after you do crime, huh? You go to the shitty casino?
Yeah, are they in AC? Rachel is just floored by this.
Yeah, you haven't talked at all.
I think I need to
try to
listen-
take it in. She's
I
just
think
like,
I need to just
I
pay
don't
attention
get
to
it.
what you guys are saying rather than trying to make sense of what I'm watching.
Because you're
Oh,
sitting
you're
there as
trying-
if you're trying to decipher the cryptic. Like she's like running an encryption algorithm on the screen. She's like,
I think I just need to listen to you guys.
Well, you realize this is a podcast, and listening is not the best format for it.
Yes. Yes.
Hydro bath plus neck massage.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
yeah, that sounds great, actually.
So we just robbed a bunch of guys. Do you want some blow? Oh, shit. I wasn't supposed to say that.
Some Roblo.
Some Rob Lowe. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a good choice.
is there like a discount in shooting in casinos? How many casino scenes have we seen in like the last 70 plus podcast? Like we've had quite a few.
I got my SAG card through doing 3 commercials for a casino, and we had to do them in the middle of the night. Like call time was 2 a.m. because that's when no one's there. But this looks like it's being shot during the day.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, what?
Well, they can shoot day for night. I mean,
That was
What?
a massage.
or
Not
night
Yeah.
for day. Excuse me.
It looked like she was doing chest compressions.
Yeah.
Except the person was looking down. They were on their back.
That's why I got confused.
Like a resort spa.
Let's get some jams up in here.
Yeah.
Dad took me there when I was a little kid.
Oh shit. Yeah, I didn't go anywhere when I was a kid. Actually, my mom and dad took me to Niagara.
Oh, she's happy.
Incredible thing because when you're flying in, it's like this blue sky, and then the water is so blue, bluer than your eyes blue.
Oh, that's a good line.
Oh, Nick.
You're smooth.
Oh, God.
Do you think
look
the
at him.
tramp stamp has now moved to the back of the neck? Like that's when you know you've got a mark with a woman?
Is that
Is
anymore?
that? I don't.
Instead of like the tramp stamp on the back, if they have a tattoo on the back of their neck?
has it slowly been moving up over the
I'm-
generations?
that's what I'm thinking.
Soon it's gonna be a tramp stamp on the top of their head.
Listen, we
Well,
we
it's
saw an
more-
eye on a bottom of a face at the beginning of the movie.
Well, it's definitely, I think, the more respectful ladies, or the ones that you owe more respect, have the higher.
So if the
up.
girl who has the tramp stamp on her forehead
yeah,
is the
She's
one,
holy
yeah, she's like,
or virgin.
yeah, she's very classy.
I'll make it worth your while.
Oh, there we go. In the mouth. But not one. Oh.
I have very long fingers.
It's my first day. It's my first day.
I'm interning as the prostitute.
Where's Nice again?
Fucking France.
What, he doesn't like
But-
prostitutes who don't know geography?
He's a very particular guy.
It's like, wait a minute.
Oh, the gay guy I was telling you about? He's my roommate, and when he gets back, he's gonna help me edit my album. So,
Aw.
sorry, baby, but how about some extra TLC for $300?
Some what?
Have you ever heard of a gemstone called black tourmaline? It's very beautiful.
So you don't know geology either? God. Geometry, geology.
Don't know much about
Geography.
history.
You have to make such a problem of it. Relax.
I'm sorry, you're not big, fat, and blonde.
I don't know how to make myself come.
Just go easy.
He's gonna kill her.
Women, if you ever hear a guy say that line, just run. Just, I know how to make myself come. Run.
Is she checking her phone?
Yes.
You mean you're not enjoying that? Just jerking me off in your purple clinical shirt?
Wait, don't forget the money. Well, at least she's alive.
Boy, all these guys have really high standards for their prostitutes. It's like, she's got to know geography.
I feel like checking your phone. It's a little rude. I mean, you'd get mad at a waiter. If like a waiter came over and was taking your order.
If a waiter
and
was
they were like-
jacking you off,
Yeah.
and he looked at his phone, you would be so pissed.
It's
I
like
would
at the
be-
end of the meal. The
I would
waiter
I
was
would
like,
go over 20% for that. Though.
You know, if I'm getting jacked off and they want to look at their phone
That's
too,
right.
I'm not going to be
No.
like, hey, wait a minute, respect me
Well,
in my
I'm saying,
time.
just saying it kills the intimacy.
I know. Well, I'm not dating the waiter. I'm just saying that I'm just getting a hand job from him. God.
All right, if you were at
Everybody's
Venmo,
so
buying
entitled.
beer, and the clerk was jerking you off and started checking your phone, you would get mad.
What, do I have to pay extra for that? That's all, yeah. If it's included in the service and he wants to play some Fruit Ninja, then fine. I don't care. I'm the one getting the
Multitasking.
handy. Come on. These people, everyone's so posh nowadays.
I mean, it's a part of our society. I feel like we should just get used to it.
Wasn't there supposed to be a kidnapping in this movie?
This is the build.
Build, 31 minutes
That's the
into
last
it.
30 seconds. It's like, we got your baby. Here's the money. We win.
Credits.
Don't like any?
Oh my God, he's gonna fall in love with her.
Well, it's because he's a scholar.
Has he got a velour tracksuit? What?
Looks like mine.
Do you ever look at people's faces and then you get so curious? What could your parents possibly look like to make that face? Like, I'm looking at his head and the size of it, and then I know I'm not saying nice
Now
things.
I'm looking at her face and doing that. Thanks, Rachel.
She looks a little normal. Actually, they look like brother and sister.
I was thinking the same thing, actually.
Yep. I'm gonna have to look up. Maybe his parents. You know, if you Google his name, there might be a picture. Satisfy my curiosity. Because think about it. What the hell made William Dafoe?
A
A
velociraptor.
gargoyle? And a gargoyle. Yeah.
And his mom was a cute little bunny.
You knew I was in prison.
Oh, they know each other.
Oh, okay. So
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, but you fucking knew from when we were in the bar.
Oh, no, they don't know.
Oh.
For me to hit the fucking bartender, I said it would be a bad choice for me. And you had this fucking look in your eye like, yeah, I know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, I didn't. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Ooh, yep. You just missed the chance. All of them are bad with women.
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't even have to pay her.
Look. I'm sorry.
Please take your hand off me.
Keep walking. Like,
Yeah.
Like, that's, ladies, if a guy smashes a glass and screams at you, keep walking. You don't need to hear what he has to say.
Yeah.
fucking matter is I don't know fucking anything.
Especially if you just met him.
What's
Yeah.
better is his key is back in the room. He can't get back in.
Oh.
Look, I don't want to seem crazy.
No, I didn't say you were crazy.
well, too late.
Keep walking.
And the random red light at the end of the hall?
It's the exit sign.
It's the most powerful exit
but is it
sign
just
known
dark?
to man.
They really want people to know how to get out. They're all about safety in that hotel.
Oh, he was right. Look at that. The exit sign.
But is it just darker there, too?
In
Like,
case of fire.
I wonder who the exit sign's parents look like.
All right, now you're just making fun.
one of them was a yield
Now
sign.
you're
of
making
you.
fun.
I am only
Because it's clearly the father was an X sign and the mother was an it sign. Duh.
that one's easy.
Now Defoe and Cage, they made like revolutionary movies back in the day.
Oh yeah, no, they're
Isn't
still
this-
in good
yeah.
movies.
What are they in now? That's good. What has Cage been in? That's good.
Recently?
Recently, not so
Recently, he's
much.
been doing a lot of this.
Right.
But Defoe, wasn't he in Antichrist? And wasn't he in? And that was only like a year and a half ago.
He was in John Wick.
He's in John Wick.
There you go.
What is this John Wick?
John Wick is awesome.
Yes.
You don't know what John Wick is?
You'd actually really like John Wick, I think. You like
Yeah.
you like action movies?
Meh.
Meh? Okay. Well, you'd like the
mine.
premise for the reason.
I like action comedy like Lethal Weapon.
Oh, it's
and,
no,
and
no.
Die
It's
not a
Hard.
comedy.
There's nothing
you like,
funny.
You
in
like
John.
pets, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why
Okay.
that's why I was going with
Yeah.
why you'd like it.
Yeah. They kill his dog, so he kills everyone.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
you'd relate
that
to
no,
it,
that
yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, as it was described to me, it was someone kills Keanu Reeves' dog, and he kills every Russian in New York.
Oh, I do like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, and you hate Russians.
I do
Yeah,
what?
and you hate Russians. So.
No, I don't like Russians.
Oh, there's a great line.
Hey!
to just jump back in on.
You know what I mean? I'll get us a real good gig. I'll get us such a good gig. Take tits off.
That's a Trump line right
Whoa, whoa! 3:00.
Yeah.
Is that an oxygen?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that like normal at casinos?
Yeah.
they
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Casinos are incredibly depressing places. Have you ever been?
I went the last time I went to a casino. Jay and I were sitting down to eat, and this person on the motorized scooter, just at a very high 3 miles per hour, just drove right into our table.
there. I
They're probably
apologize for
drunk.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What casino were you at?
It was
Were you in
by
Vegas or-
Niagara Falls.
Oh, by Niagara. Okay. Huh. Yeah, casinos can be very sad.
No,
Yeah.
I know.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
awful.
Can be.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a casino where I was like, "Oh, this is a really happy jumping place."
Well,
Every
some of them
casino
are like,
I've
you know,
been
Like
some are
classy
happier
and
than
fancy.
others. Like, but
Okay.
Young and cute. No?
No, I've never name
Ne-
one that's like that because I've been to like the
When-
Bellagio VIP thing and it was sad. It was
Really?
sad. Even
Oh, I was
just
gonna
because
actually
people
say
are in
the
suits.
I was going to say, I like the vibe of the
the Bellagio is cool. Yeah.
No. When was the last time you were at the Bellagio? It's sad now.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you were there in the first like 6 months it was open, yeah, okay, maybe.
Yeah.
But now it's like,
Yeah.
oh, so this is where retirees go to die, huh? You
Oh,
just
wow,
expect them
really?
To just fall
Okay.
over the crap stable and be dragged out to the parking lot.
And that's one of the fancier ones, right?
Well, that's the thing is you got to remember those hotels. You know they build a new one every 8 months, and I guess the hip crowd just moves to the next and moves to the next.
I want to check out the Cosmopolitan because of the Great Dane in the commercial.
But yeah, all casinos are sad places.
All tracks I've ever been to are sad.
Oh, like dog track?
Yeah.
or
No, the horse
track?
tracks are
Horse
usually
track?
pretty fun. They're usually pretty light.
Oh, I've seen.
Yeah, but you're a gambling addict, Mikey. So that's
Are you?
I mean, not an addict.
Are you really?
I come from a family of gamblers, but that doesn't make me an addict.
Like Meadowlands that I went. Oh, Rachel's
I'm out.
suddenly.
It says on.
Talking to it?
Hello.
There you
Yeah,
are.
she's
Hey.
back. Yay!
Yeah, no, my dad worked in a casino for like a decade.
But do you like to gamble?
Oh, I love gambling. Yes.
Do you have a preference on what the game is?
I prefer like poker or blackjack because of the odds, and you have a little more control. I do not enjoy roulette, although some of my friends do. Craps, if I have enough money, I definitely enjoy, but you have to have quite a bit to start with to be able to spread it out.
I spent a couple hours, and I would have just kept going if it wasn't so late playing Texas Hold'em last night.
Oh, nice. Did you win?
If we stopped one hand before we stopped, yes, I would have.
See, you understand that's what gambling addicts say.
Yeah.
I would have won if I'd stopped.
But it was just the one. It
See,
was
that's
one
why
hand.
I'm not a gambling addict, is because I actually am one of the few people I know. If I sit down at a table for 5 minutes and I've won like $100 or $50, I get up. I'm the only person I know who can do it that quickly. Who will leave that quickly.
No, my dad knew a guy that was addicted, and he was telling my dad a story about he went to Atlantic City, and he's only had like a couple $100 to spend, ended up winning like $25,000, and then ended up going home with $100 short, less than what he had.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, "You lost $25,000," and in this guy's mind, he was like, "No, I only lost $100."
No. Yeah. No. If I
Because
win
he was just playing with the.
if I win
25 grand that he won.
25 grand, I'm coming home with at least 20
Yeah.
grand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they do
they're
wipe
watching
down the poll.
yeah.
Oh
I'm
God.
so glad
So
they do
many
that.
mysteries solved.
Of course they do. You guys didn't think they? Yeah.
Well, I didn't know the girls.
girls
had to
Oh, I
do
don't
it
think the
in
girls
their
have
stripper
to.
clothes.
I don't think they have to do it like that. There's a guy. They're just trying to make stripping look sad.
trying.
Yeah, strippers are happy people.
Yeah, they are. They are actually.
We're
That is
looking
one
at
of
the
our biggest
seedy end
myths.
of everything.
Is anyone wondering if the fat mom and her fat daughter were found?
That's why he was in jail, isn't it?
I don't think
Well,
so.
no, he
No,
would
I
be
think
out
that
in
happened.
5
No,
years
because-
for double homicide.
Because it was 3 days
nobody,
later.
Nobody liked those
Because
two.
they went
though.
3 days later and they were in the bar, and that's when Nick Cage gave the backstory.
Yeah, so he killed those. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got away with it.
Well, so far.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's why we're
maybe.
watching, because they're going to grab him.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
What?
That may come back.
I don't think so.
Maybe get away with a bit of it, then eventually get caught or clipped.
Oh, so now the plot starts.
Yeah. Only 44 minutes in.
This is where this is very, very perfect movie structure right here.
I love that it's like the costume designer. It's like very 3 distinct looks. So you have the businessman, you have the thug, and you have like Larry from Three's Company.
Yeah, when you're talking story structure, the inciting incident should be more than halfway into the movie.
My voters never should do this because this is no kind of life. Fuck no.
God damn, you're right.
Yes.
You nailed the shit out of that one. Holy. Oh,
no
yeah.
other description could possibly fit it.
I think every costume change. Let's see if it lives up to that. 'Cause I'm thinking of the
He does a
Paisley
different
shirt.
70s sitcom star every time.
Oh, it's Monroe. From
Welcome back, Connor.
Dynamite. I forget his name.
So this seems to be the play, but I just want to say this, and I'm not trying to be melodramatic.
Oh, brother.
Well, you're failing because you are being really melodramatic.
Two options. Option 1 is total victory, and that is what I am planning on.
Suddenly he got flashbacks of being in The Rock.
He's like, I don't want to be over dramatic, but I'm going to take a pause to drink right now.
The cage does not fail.
I'm an actor, but I'm not acting now.
We're gonna get pinched. Go down together.
Oh, that's,
Happy days?
yes.
Ralph Mouth.
Fucking thing that you always hear about. When there's a kid,
I think he can lick his own nose.
Not because he has a long tongue, but because his nose.
That's what
His nose
I'm
and his
saying.
mouth are so close together.
I feel that way when I. What?
That's a picture right there. The two.
don't know about it because they run off to Hawaii and you don't ever hear from them again.
My parents have that neon sign in their house.
Really?
I understand what
No.
you're saying,
Oh.
but we painted ourselves into a corner.
I was like, your parents are amazing.
Yeah.
Ourselves out.
Now, not
Well,
so much.
my dad did, and then my mom made him get rid of it.
Can you paint
He bought it
yourself
at a yard
out of
sale.
a corner?
That'd
I don't
be
know if
interesting.
that makes any sense.
If you're painting the same color as the corner.
Because I never understood that in the other way. Paint yourself into a corner.
Oh, you don't get that?
No. I get it. But the solution is just wait.
Yeah.
I don't see the desperation in that. Like, we painted ourselves into a corner. Well, let's hang out for 20 minutes.
No,
we'll be fine.
When you paint yourself into a corner, means you have an unpleasant option. Either you have to wait and do nothing, or you have to step on wet paint. It
Yeah,
doesn't mean
but-
you're. If you're in between a rock and a hard place, that's a bad situation. But I've painted myself into a corner here, so I don't have a good option.
Yeah.
Also, when they made that up, they didn't have cell phones. So now,
So waiting was
keep that in
so
mind.
much harder.
Waiting was
back
just like, ah! And people would come down and be like, ah, paint yourself in a corner, huh? You'd be like, shut the fuck up, Jerry! And then,
Stupid.
yeah.
Get
like,
the blow dryer.
Yeah, no.
And I guess modern paint dries way faster than old.
Yeah.
Like
With
old
the lead
paint, it was like
the lead paint. It took days.
that's the thing. It's like if you painted yourself
Oh,
into a corner,
yeah.
you starved to death.
Yeah.
It's like
So, yeah, it was just.
nowadays, it's like, oh, I'll just
It's all right. The
watch
lead
an
and the
episode of
paint,
Rick and
the
Morty on my
asbestos.
phone, and I'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. So,
And they would do an episode about painting yourself into
Yeah.
a corner.
I also need them to be realistic with Nicolas Cage's hair color.
Oh,
It's just too dark. He's
It's
like, how
not-
old is he? 80?
It's not.
How old
no,
is
no, no.
Nicolas Cage?
Every time he does
I
a
would say
movie, he
he's-
rejuvenates in
It-
life.
it really, it's so
why. He
bizarre.
he takes the life force of the director, and then
there could be only Nick.
the quickening,
That is a good
the
question.
It's the
cagening,
nickening.
the nickening. Love it. We made that comment before in a Nicolas Cage movie, how he looks so young. We were like, is
This
he
guy's
just taking-
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's like, could we get a? I'm just in.
So you just how many takes? We just walk through the room and open the door, man.
His jeans are just one size too small.
Oh, does he know they're coming?
I don't know.
Well, hide the baby. Oh, he's gonna kill
He's
the
gonna
baby.
kill the baby. Yeah.
No one takes my child hostage.
Wait, he's not the grandfather?
I don't know.
Okay,
We were talking about casinos and
that's right.
people's
And
parents.
lead paint.
and lead paint.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice house. I like round doors.
What is it about him?
It's very medieval, and I really love medieval times.
Yeah. Okay.
But I also do like medieval times, but I like medieval times.
You know what? I've never been to medieval times.
Neither have I.
Dinner
Actually,
and
I haven't
tournaments?
either. Renaissance fairs, I have.
You've never been. None of you have been to medieval
I
times.
heard it's awesome. I just
Oh,
haven't
it's
ever been.
magnificent.
I've only
Best
seen
$45 you'll ever
the
spend.
clip from the cable guys about the closest I've come.
Oh, that's
I
true.
can't imagine they're treating the horses well.
Medieval
That's
times.
fine.
It's Andy Dick, right?
It's fine. You get to throw bread at them. It's great.
Oh my god!
It's like a normal
Are they
waitress.
fighters or pigeons? What are you?
No, you just get to throw bread at them. It's just fun. I don't care if they eat it. You just pluck it off their head while they're locked in their
Did you eat the
8
turkey
foot
leg?
by 8 foot stall. No, they didn't. Wait, did they have?
I missed
turkey?
something.
I missed something too.
Mike and I
No.
were doing our own thing. Who do you get to throw bread at?
The
No,
horses.
she asked me if the horses are taken care of well.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the knights.
I thought you were talking about the
I
waitress.
think he is. No, yeah, I think he is. He's talking about the knights.
No, it's wonderful. Everyone should go. I fully no. It's great. It's a lot of fun. You should go. This is honest Jason talking, not asshole Jason.
Yeah.
I've been like 11 times. It's wonderful.
Uh-oh. I think it's alive.
Aw.
Oh.
You haven't even seen it yet.
Aw.
It could be an ugly baby. There are
There are
ugly babies.
ugly
There are definitely
babies.
ugly babies.
guys jumped on that
Ugly
one real quick.
Babies.
It's really awful when someone's like,
Grim.
"Look at my kid," and you're like, "Oh."
Oh, and she's still sleeping through this? Come on.
There's 3 of us.
What?
Oh.
Shit.
He didn't even let the speech happen.
It's like raising Arizona.
Oh my God, is this going to turn into 3 Men and a Baby?
It is.
Aw.
It's a binky.
Larry definitely would have worn that leather jacket in Three's Company.
So Diesel's Ted Danson, I guess. And
Well,
Mad Dog will be-
Tom Selleck is definitely.
definitely Nick Cage.
Nick
Yeah,
Cage.
that was a given. Yeah. And I guess Mad Dog is Gutenberg.
No. You got him backwards.
You got it backwards. Yeah, it's
Gutenberg is Diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Ted, Danson was the
wild card.
Was,
He
yeah,
was-
yeah.
That's a phrase you don't hear anymore. Ted Danson. He's a wild card.
He's fantastic on The Good Place.
Is that good?
I love it. It's He's just fantastic.
Okay, that's different from The Good Wife, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What's
So
the
there's
good
The
place?
Good Place.
Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell, Ted Danson. They're not calling it heaven, but it's essentially where good people go to die
Oh, okay.
after they die.
Good people go to die?
So it's Florida.
You mean casinos?
It's amazing the power of one word. You're absolutely right.
2 letters, 1 word. 2.
So people die and go to this place and it's heaven.
Only if they're really, really good. And Kristen Bell was really, really bad, and she got sent there accidentally.
Oh.
So hilarious.
Hated when that
ensues.
happens. You get sent to heaven accidentally.
Yeah. It's better than going to hell accidentally. Because no one's going to believe you.
Well, the people from hell, the people from the
I'm
bad
not supposed
place.
to be here. And they're like, shut up, Dante from Clerks.
Wait. So there's a bad place too in the show?
And the bad place come, and it's the actor's name Adam Scott.
Oh, is it Adam Scott?
Is that Scott?
And he comes, and they look like punk rockers, and they fart a lot.
So that's Adam Scott. Yeah.
So it's my apartment?
Your apartment
They
is
fart a
called
lot,
The
but you
Bad
don't look like a
Place.
punk rocker. What channel is it on? Network?
NBC.
NBC.
NBC? All right. Well, then, done and
But
done.
Ted Danson on
in.
it is phenomenal. He's great.
Is it on Hulu? I have Hulu.
I have Hulu as well.
Whoa.
He's perfectly safe.
Carmen?
Really? That's
No,
what you
I'm
do?
not Carmen.
Oh, she's awful.
All right.
He's just a little baby. He doesn't.
I know that. Now listen.
This is her reaction to someone with a gun. No.
Willem Dafoe's around the corner with a shotgun. Blam!
He's got an axe, just chops her head right off.
No, but there's some very messy shit up there.
Gonna be my ass.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up, man!
I'm never going to be able to babysit again.
Now, do you know how to get in touch with Mike the father?
I have a number for him in Kansas.
Okay, good. Canton is good. That's a start. Now,
Did she say Canton or Kansas?
I thought you said
Canton.
Kansas.
She said Canton.
It might be Canton in Kansas.
It's Ohio. Canton,
Oh.
Ohio.
Could be Canton, Kansas. We don't know.
No, I do know for a fact.
There's no Canton, Kansas.
No, that they didn't mean that.
No.
Oh!
Boy, they are just what?
That house is going to be so haunted.
It's only going to be the baby left.
It's already medieval looking.
Yes.
Did you like the Ren Fair that you went to?
Wow.
The Ren
Yeah.
the Ren Fair.
Hey, nothing's really happening.
One of the Ren Fairs I went to was amazing. It was actually in New York, less than an hour outside of the city.
I've
And it
heard
was-
about that one. I heard
but
that one's amazing.
It's in a forest that's literally called Sterling Forest.
Yeah, I've heard that's really cool.
Because
when you
it's
said
in a
Ren Fair
forest.
New York City, I was like, how's the Ren Fair in Manhattan?
Because I heard the Ren Fair here is like you're
It's
amongst
10 by
the
10 in
parking lot.
Central Park.
No, the Ren Fair here is, that's out in
Upland, not Upland.
But I heard
Upland,
no,
Glendora.
it's closer than Upland. It's
Azusa.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But you can't have a Ren Fair without being in a forest.
Yeah,
I heard you're like amongst the dirt and
Yeah, it's a little
it's
bit less.
a little.
It's,
yeah.
it's a little bit more.
I went with two
deserty.
people that had been to that one in New York, and they were like, "This is pretty lame." Like it was my first one too. It was the one here. I've only ever been to that one.
they had a human
What?
chess game. It was great.
Yeah, see, they had like the stuff, but it was there was a joust, but it was like the dirt was getting kicked up and stuff, and like it was super hot the day I went, and it had been like in the 60s, and like it just happened to spike up to like 95 as it does sometimes in LA, and like I was miserable because it wasn't ready for that kind of heat, and like it.
Is anybody still listening to Story? I see all three of us facing the movie.
I'm listening.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I'll stop.
I thought I'd be an asshole for just a minute. Was all. Go ahead.
No, fuck you, Mike.
I deserved it.
I was actually almost done, but go fuck yourself.
I think you should continue the story. Give us the long version.
They have a Range Rover?
Fuck
Why do
you,
they
Mike.
need
Shut
money?
the fuck up, Mike. Guess who's going to get their ass beaten up verbally for the rest of the movie?
Oh, speaking of
Yeah.
verbal assaults, and not speaking of Mike, we are. What's really great on Comedy Central, if you have on demand, is the roast battle. Watch all the episodes.
roast battle? I'm
Yeah,
not even familiar
Jeff Ross does a roast battle. It's the second season. It's amazing. These comics destroy each other.
Oh, wow, okay.
So it's just comics making fun of each other?
Yeah, and they actually do it every Tuesday night at the Comedy Store.
Jesus.
But they made it a competition show because Jeff Ross is this amazing roast master.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's hilarious.
I actually have a friend who works
Shut the fuck up,
on
Mike.
that. My friend,
No,
my
Mike,
friend
shut the
Allie
fuck
works on the
up.
show. I'm ignoring him because that's what we were doing earlier when he was talking. We were all ignoring
This is
him.
what we were doing earlier?
I was listening
Is
to
that
the
what you
Ren
were doing
story.
earlier? Is that what happened?
I was listening.
Is that? Yeah,
Oh my
okay.
god! Does this happen often?
No, it actually hasn't happened in a while.
Thanks for reigniting it, Rachel.
Yes.
I didn't do
So
it.
it's your fault.
I didn't do it. It was Mike. Mike didn't like.
Rachel, you brought up Ren fairs. It's your fault.
I did bring up.
You
Ren
started the
fairs.
story.
I did.
All right.
Just understand that there's a certain likelihood that we don't have to understand.
I love this guy.
Doesn't understand shit. He's a stubborn, fucking, pig-headed beaner. But I will try to cool it off.
You know what's bothering me? They gave up the stylistic stuff about like a halfway through.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like if they had kept going, this would be it would have been really interesting. They just kind of stopped.
Everyone's down to their last nickel right
And I don't actually enjoy that kind of stuff, but if you're gonna do it, commit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
do it the whole
it's like
time.
it's been since they did that little coke scene in
Buzz,
the hotel
wheels
room.
coming at him. Did you see the
No
steering wheel?
seatbelt. No
yeah, no,
seatbelt.
it auto adjusts. That's a fancy cars.
Yeah.
They stopped doing that. Remember those?
You know, now that I'm looking at his profile closer, his ears are going to keep drooping. those are old Jewish man
How
ears.
old is Nick?
He's
I've
80.
been curious. How
He's
old is he?
80.
He's not 80.
He's 73.
Well, you got me there. I don't know.
Because he was like 40 in the 80s.
40 in the 80s.
You know?
Raising Arizona, what was late
What's
80s?
going to be weird is he's going to be 80
he had to be
in
like
the
around
40s.
30. 35. Like I'm
That's
saying 30, 35. I mean, he
He's
wasn't young.
74.
He wasn't like 22 when he did Raising Arizona.
He was pretty young.
He was so cute.
He was very young when he did Raising Arizona.
He wasn't like 20.
He wasn't 20, but he was
Say he was
early
like 30,
20s.
35.
I
No,
think
he was
were like
early
30s.
20s.
I would think 30.
No, I don't think
could
he
be-
was early 20s.
He didn't look 30.
you mean he didn't look in his early 20s?
Yeah. He looked 35.
Yeah. No, absolutely he did.
Yeah, that's the stripper song choice of the day.
How many different clubs like this?
Yeah.
Well, it's Cleveland, so there's several.
The stripper capital of the
It's
world.
the biggest industry in Cleveland.
Do strip clubs have, when you go, is it usually very similar women, or do they have like all different flavors of women?
All different
for all
flavors of
different
women.
yeah, okay.
All different
Wow,
flavors.
I feel
I
like
know
you've
a lot
gone
about
recently.
Not recently. No, I can't afford it now. But when I was young and had capital.
And had capital.
And a future.
Yeah, back when I had hopes and dreams.
So this strip club, is this, just looking at it, is it like a fancier strip club, or most of them grosser?
They're all, I mean,
It's
this
all
one is a
kinds.
movie strip club.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have, like, the light-up tables and all that bullshit. That doesn't exist there. They, you know, it's,
That's a club. That's not a
yeah,
strip
yeah, that's
club.
exactly right. You know, clubs put in all the fucking accoutrement to make it fancy because they also have to appeal to women. Strip clubs only have to appeal to men. Like, a guy doesn't care if the couch that he's getting his lap dance on is, like, well maintained. He doesn't care as long as it's not like soggy or something.
Oh God! Oh God!
I would assume they Scotch guard him.
Yeah, a little bit.
They would be fine if it was wicker.
Yeah, no,
No,
Now,
that would.
are
that
the
would-
girls also
wouldn't be good for the
hookers?
strippers. The strippers would
no,
complain.
Right.
No,
I'm saying
no,
the guys
no,
wouldn't
no, no.
care.
Oh,
So
okay,
all
well,
of
fair
these
enough.
like
Yeah.
innuendos
That's all
of your
fake.
pay.
That's all movie shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
So every
that's-
movie that has that, it's bullshit.
Well, no, there are clubs where, you know, people will pay extra money and the girls also work as prostitutes, but 90% of them are not like that at all.
I see.
In fact, if you
Okay.
even like graze the thigh of a stripper,
Oh, yeah.
once like 4 guys will beat you to death where you stand. So
Oh,
it's like,
okay. So it's a very feminist atmosphere. This is good.
oh yeah,
And then there's Vegas strip clubs,
it's
which
very
I've only been
empowering.
to once, and that's a whole.
Did you go to the Rhino place? Is that what it's called?
Spearmint Rhino?
Yeah.
There was a big argument about whether to go to Rhino or somewhere else. We ended up going the other place.
You've been to Spearmint Rhino.
Two guys
Yes.
in the group.
I almost
just were
worked
like,
at Spearmint Rhino as a bouncer.
As a bouncer.
Yeah,
Sorry.
not as a stripper.
I've been to Spirit Rhino in Van Nuys.
Never quite had it as a stripper.
Coming to the stage, Daisy.
What would be your
People were like,
song?
"Holy shit! Look at that handsome."
Well, I
stripper."
would be fighting all the women for sexy motherfucker, just like everyone else would. I dance to sexy motherfucker or nothing.
I feel like you might get down with a Blind Melon song.
Oh, really?
No rain.
I know. I only stripped a collective soul.
Mike's would be Under the Bridge by the Chili Peppers.
I just figured it was Mr. Jones over and over again.
That is great. That is great.
Oh, God.
Oh my God! I
It
thought
would
that was
just
a real
be
cat.
instrumental stuff from Dave Matthews.
Crash.
Into me.
I would come out to symphonic Led Zeppelin.
You know what they should really experiment with are show tunes.
I don't know.
That wouldn't go over with the straight men.
of the night.
I
No,
hope I get it.
I went to-
I hope I get it.
Well,
I went to a strip club in Vegas, and this was next to the Hard Rock Hotel, and we went to where, because there are like strip clubs that are like they're kind of bars as well, and they're kind of other things. But then there are just this is a strip club. That is what this is, and nothing else. And we went in there, and every girl had like an audition for Britain's Got Talent. Like every girl's stage performance was insane, like backflips and spins off pole, like something out of Cirque du Soleil. Like we must have spent like $4,000 there, but because every girl's performance, like it stopped being sexy and just went like we were like
acrobatic.
Women are insane, like doing like handstands and then leaping and grabbing the pole with their legs and spinning around. It was
They could have been like an Ocean's 11.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it was like, did we go into a strip club filled with lady ninjas? Like, that's what it felt like. But every single girl was a completely different type and different weight, different look. Like, if whatever you were into, they had a girl there who looked like that. Nice. So it was just,
Hello.
Weird.
We keep losing your mic here.
Huh.
Hello.
There we go.
Hello.
Oh, well, you're back.
So, yeah.
But like, there's a place. What is it? I think it's on either Sunset or Hollywood. It's called JoJo's Clown Room.
Oh,
where it's just
clowns.
That's horrifying. Idea.
Well, let me finish the sentence. It's
no,
a bar.
it is a scary name.
It is. It's a bar, but there's just a stage and there's poles, and girls don't get naked, but they just come out and spin around.
That's a horrifying idea.
But it is just a bar. Like there's no lap dances. There's nothing.
There's another one on Sunset, and I think it's such a smart name. It's called The Body Shop.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a smart name.
Cheetahs, Leah. Spearmint Rhino. They're all fun.
Yeah, Cheetahs is dangerous.
I've never been to Cheetahs, actually.
Cheetahs is like a Greek bacchanal. Like you go in and the women are just everywhere. They're laying on the furniture and like the moment you walk in, they just start climbing on you. And I have
that's good for your ego.
No, I have an issue with personal space.
Oh.
Like I only want you climbing on me if I've paid you to climb on me. Like that's what it is. I don't want you to just climb on me.
That goes for his girlfriends too.
That's true. Yeah, that's they got to know their place. I'm just saying. But no, I almost got in a gigantic brawl with an entire party of bachelors at a bachelor party because a girl pulled my wallet out of my pants while I was sitting on a thing.
No, she can't do that.
Yeah, that's
and
not
I
cool.
grabbed her wrist and twisted it, and she screamed, and all the bouncers came running, and all of my friends stood up, and it turned into, the OK Corral.
What was she thinking?
Because I guess that's one of the grifts that she can do. Because, I mean, you don't sit down and there's a girl sitting on each one of your thighs and they're hanging on your neck and all that, and they keep you distracted and try to ply you with drinks.
God,
and then the next thing you
wow.
know, you don't have any.
They're like gypsies, but not small children.
Yeah, it's like the Italian children in films that pickpocket you, but with boobs. So
yes,
it sounds like something out of a Greek poem or something.
Yeah.
So that's not an endorsement for Cheetos.
No,
Cheetahs.
Yeah, I would
no.
not.
If you want me to, I'll endorse Cheetos.
Come on into Cheetos. We got the hottest girls.
Everything's orange and
actually,
dusty.
just like
That would
with
be
eating
amazing.
Cheetos,
The girls
you leave
just
with
show up and
sticky
ply
stuff
you
on.
with junk food. That's all they do. There's no lap dances. There's just ding dongs and
Right next
chips.
to-
and
it's
drinks.
next
Wow,
door
they've
to
got Krispy
Snickers.
Kremes here.
Head on over to the Cool Ranch.
See, this is why I get really upset that it's so unfair for women, because male reviews just make me feel like a lesbian, because these guys are so smooth and they're in like this bikini bonnet that a girl would wear and they have long hair. I'm like,
and the women are far more sexually aggressive at those than they are at
it's
than
just
men
so,
are at.
if I opened like a place for women, I just would have men in like jeans with no shirt on, doing push-ups, opening pickle jars, fixing a car, playing with a kitten.
How awesome would that be? Like all these different rooms of fantasy that
And we
the
just
women
are
go in.
voyeurs.
So the women just go in and pay like a quarter, and a little screen comes up, and there's a guy fixing it all.
Yes, that's hot. And he's all dirty. And he looks over. And he has something in his hair, so he like wipes it back, and you catch like his biceps bulging.
The best part is if you bring an appliance, he will fix it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta
even
pay
better.
$5 for that, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's
so
more-
they
that's the-
pass
that's the
your
weird
appliance through, so it's like a car wash,
It's a
and people watch through the window.
multifaceted business.
Oh, that is amazing.
No, that's
But it's like
that's
whatever
what
your
needs to
I would
happen.
invest
whatever your
in that.
fantasy is. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I was at a male review, and this chick gets pulled up on stage, and I was at like 5 million years ago, and she sits down, and this guy, he rips off his pants, and he's got the whole banana boat going, and then he just like gyrates or his flaccid penis in her face, and I'm like, I have no idea why that's hot. I have no idea why that's hot. I need you to
You weren't
open
screaming like it's. That's.
I need him to build a fire. I want to watch him build a fire. And it gets like so hot, and he's like, let me just take this off. And all of them need to be in boxers. I don't want them in tighty whities. There's nothing cute about that whole package.
Well, I had a female friend who also said the thing about tidy whities. She's like, I don't want him to look like my 5-year-old nephew. Like I was like,
Yeah.
I want wear man's underwear.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, they've got multiple bodies here. This is their body dumping place.
That's
Mike's
gotta
actually
smell.
watching the movie.
That's got to smell.
I just figured Willem Dafoe with that hair would be a male review dancer.
He's got great hair, if that's really his hair.
I don't know.
You don't think that's his hair?
I don't
It's a
know.
wig, maybe?
Because it's too thick.
Too
it's
thick.
just.
And I want you to give me 5 things, 5 character flaws that I can do a brief.
Is he talking to the director?
Well, they've been having this sort of absurd conversation about their performance at work
Oh.
a few times now. And
Okay.
But I enjoyed your conversation about the
We got-
female review.
You guys, you have the equipment. You guys need to do a whole.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Oh.
Whose body is that?
You know, it doesn't really make any difference because
and they just keep on talking.
That's right.
because I believe in redemption, right? And I'm willing to do that.
Wait a minute. I think dog eat dog, and he's Mad Dog.
Yes.
So maybe the movie is about him and not Cage.
It's definitely an ensemble.
I feel like it's an ensemble, yeah,
Ensemble.
because we've really gotten to know Diesel well too.
Wait.
What?
Oh, that's why Mad Dog kills. He's scared, or he's gonna kill the shit out of Diesel right now.
Yeah, I think Diesel's going to die.
Oh.
I don't.
Wow, he shot him from eye to eye.
Oh, good call.
It's like he never shot it. He never did this before.
Willem
that?
Dafoe's contract ran out.
Oh, that's right, because they didn't like the other guy killing, so they wanted to get rid of Mad Dog.
Wolfpack.
Something.
What does that say? Something ass.
Suck
Scat-
ass.
Suck ass.
What?
Oh, I guess it did come.
Oh.
Oh, it's them
Ketchup
fucking.
and-
Having
Oh,
no-
God.
Is this stuff like
he-
looking back on good times? Remember when we were
Oh my God! This is
spraying
so
mustard all over
weird.
each other?
Topless ketchup and
Oh.
mustard fight.
This is how we start every podcast.
Yeah.
There's
It's
So
like-
we use sriracha.
There's your first
that
show
like
right
when-
there for the dance thing you want, Rachel.
Oh God, no.
No, one of the viewing windows would be like a guy cooking.
Yeah, because you don't know. You don't want to limit.
Grilling.
Oh,
wanna
grilling.
limit-
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's got to be smoky.
Exactly. Like you don't
Yeah.
want to take away somebody else's fantasy just because it's not something you may be interested in. You know.
No,
There would
I
be
know,
one-
I know what women want, and they
Okay.
don't want. They don't.
They don't want messy.
They don't want Fabio. He was at a sushi restaurant that I went to.
I've met a couple of women that do find him really hot.
Well,
It's
they're
rare.
wrong.
They're wrong.
They're wrong.
It's rare, but I've had people like, oh no, I've known a couple friends.
No, he looks like a. If you not a whole tab of acid, but just like a 12th. You'd only need a 12th, and you'd be like, you'd look at his face, and you'd be like, he's a duck.
Nah.
He's a duck.
He's a very long-haired blonde duck.
Oh.
He
I
did
go.
remember when he got smacked in the face with the bird when he was on the roller coaster? Do you guys remember that story?
Yes.
No.
About 10, 15
It
years
was
ago.
very scary that he might lose his career.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was the I can't believe it's not Bother spokesman for forever.
I like the slashy because it means you think I'm an actor / model.
And not the other way around. I waited on him one time.
Well, he was at the sushi restaurant right in Studio City, and I go in, and he's sitting front and center, and he literally did this. He like put his, he moved
has
his head
to.
back and forth. What? I never do that, and my hair is just as long.
Yeah, but he conditions it really, really well.
Is he gonna kill Diesel? He just pulled a gun out as Diesel was leaving.
Who's he? What's he?
He's reading out loud.
Was that a GQ?
It's actually, there's an article about Nicolas Cage in there that he's reading.
I know how he feels at the grocery store. I'm lost too.
Especially at the deli counter.
It's Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh no, he's got a goatee.
Oh. He should just let it alone. He should just leave it alone.
Let it or leave it. Either way.
You just showed what coast you're from.
Apples.
Guy inside is carrying concealed. Girls up front say he showed up in that red jag over there.
Boy, this is one observant grocery store. We got the plate number here for you, his blood type and thing. We ran a background check on him through our cash register.
That's the girl from the hotel.
Is it?
Are
you sure?
No.
I just like to make
that would be a hell of a twist.
This is not going to go
Turns
well
out
in
she was the
apples.
black man.
She was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Could you be friends with a guy that big and strong and muscular? I'd always be scared he was going to get angry and hurt me.
I am friends with guys that big. Strong,
And you're not
they're
scared?
They're the best friends in the world. They're usually big, cuddly bears. Like, and then if they're not, hopefully they're on your side.
Yeah, you just got to keep giving them gumdrops.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, piece of candy.
Why do you think we hung out with
I'd be
Jason?
so scared.
Yeah, I'm like a wild gorilla, man. Like, if I were to just snap right now, I'd kill all three of you without, second thought.
That's the other thing about it. You would be polite and make it
That's
quick.
her. I'm pretty sure that's
I
the
think
girl
you're
from
right,
the hotel.
actually. Yeah.
They look too similar.
Did you know your registration was a month out of date?
I was told once that there was like a 4-week grace period, or actually maybe even 6 weeks.
Technically, it isn't any.
Oh, I think it might be, yeah.
I just got it.
Can I see your driver's license, please?
Sure. Have it right here. Makes it easy.
Okie doke, Mr. Klein. You step out of the vehicle, please.
God damn it.
I guess they actually do have probable cause because the other guy had a gun and came from that car.
We've had some shoplifting complaints. Do you mind if I take a look inside your car?
What are you looking for?
Do you have any stolen merchandise?
No.
Maybe narcotics are a weapon.
No, I do not.
Oh, he does have a weapon.
Not a thing. Well, I'm a little cold. You mind if I just get my jacket?
Oh.
Oh, she's dead.
And then the big guy's going to see she's dead, and it's going to be a whole thing.
Whoa.
I wanted to talk to her in a hotel room.
Really kicks up. Off the plate, Jerry.
Oh! Ow!
What happened to the other guy?
Well, the other cop's coming out the door.
Yeah, but did he let the other guy go?
I don't know. I guess he was coming out.
Oh,
Damn.
He's gonna kill a cop during the day in the parking lot.
What?
He's gonna hug Nick Cage to death?
He just let him.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, he runs pretty good for a guy
Yeah.
that size. I was about to say. He's got a good stride. Well, not now.
Not now.
Who
Wow.
knew
Okay,
he
I
was
spoke
going to
Didn't
be
make
this?
it very far.
He's the star of the movie, this guy.
Yeah. That's the music I hear. With it.
Maniac. on the
I
floor.
never understood why they always are so far away. Oh.
He shot him in the knee.
Did he say surprise before he shot him?
He's coming back for Cage.
Why isn't he
What?
shooting?
Oh, he is now.
Whoa!
What?
I don't know what that was.
I don't know. Did they say he had a bad heart?
Now
at
are they
one
just
point?
returning back to the stylized stuff?
It just became Crank.
Wait a second. Where's the baby?
I
Did they
don't
take
know.
the baby?
They locked it in a room with the nanny.
Yeah. So we don't know where
But
she...
they left her a phone. Like, literally, he was
What?
like, do not call anybody you're not supposed to.
Ugh.
Do we just go into Inception?
Wow.
Like, what?
Well, that wasn't a very long car chase.
Yeah.
No.
Thank God.
So what?
Listen,
So Nick
there's
Cage
a
and him are
budget.
both caught. Like,
Is that the end?
They-
Are we going to get credits now? I mean, we
And
are
he-
close to the end of the movie.
He just killed a cop
Yeah.
in front of another cop. I mean,
even if he
that's-
didn't, he shot two at least.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
she's probably dead. We're assuming.
Yeah.
What was the point of making her if they didn't even have a moment of?
I don't think that was her. I think it was a different woman.
No, it was definitely her.
I don't
It might have
think
been why she hesitated and he didn't.
That's
Oh, I
Right,
'cause
she
was- went,
hesitated.
what? You
Yeah.
know, like she had a look of like, I know that guy from the hotel.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. now.
That was you
That
can
was
tell that was her subtext.
Jamie can read women
Yeah.
perfectly.
I just can't speak to them. I get all tongue tied. I'm like, you're pretty, and I can't even get that out.
Are they going to take him out and beat the hell out of him?
What?
Oh, if this happens, does he escape?
Yeah.
Otherwise, if he just gets the shit kicked out of him, this movie's harsh.
Are they gonna rattle the cage right now? Is that what's up?
Not because I mean, he probably deserves it. I don't. But
Well, yeah, he did punch a lady cop in the face a few times.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Also, they don't handcuff people in the front, just so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Only rich people get handcuffed in the front. Not people who punch female cops in the face.
In fairness, she started it.
Yeah, she was trying to do her job.
Yeah. What a bitch.
She was warned. She persisted. Eh, whatever that was. What is that? Elizabeth Warren.
Oh, she persisted?
You know the memes that where
Yeah.
she. Yeah. She persisted.
Oh no, they're gonna drag him.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
So much.
He's like, this plan backfired.
Oh.
Actually, looks kind of fun.
Until they speed up.
Yeah. Well, until your clothes rip off and it's tearing your flesh off in the back. Yeah.
No, that's the fun part.
Whee!
What? Is that?
Is it credits?
They're not the pro.
Oh, my
obviously,
goodness.
they're not the protagonists. Our guy, like, but
No, not they're not. If that focuses
just-
into the credits.
Like, what?
It's a
Oh
diner.
my god!
Oh,
All right, we're back to
wow.
the stylistic stuff, Jamie.
with the
Yeah, I
singular crowd.
I don't know what happened. That sent me to like another universe for a second. I felt like I was on drugs.
I think this is Nick Cage's unconscious.
Isn't that the same diner from Final Girl?
Is it? No.
No,
It was a
no.
building in Final Girl.
Well, no. I mean the inside shot here because I
No.
recognize the black and white triangular stuff on the.
No, the one from Final Girl was a lot older than this.
And a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
I love diners. Do you guys love diners?
I do.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any old-fashioned diners like that left in L.A.? Like, do they, besides like Cafe 50s or?
Well, there's the. It's not quite a diner, but it's the train car one. The
Oh,
yeah.
Carney's,
Carn-
the hot
yeah.
dogs.
Yeah.
the Carney's. Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
NoHo Diner, but it sucks.
Yeah, I heard it sucks.
It's awful. Like it's really, really bad. Fred 62 is diner-ish.
Yeah, well, Fred 62 is very modern.
Yeah, it's not really a
fun.
diner.
Whoa.
Like,
He's there.
but like the menu-wise is very dinery.
This one in the trunk or on the front seat? It's on the front seat. All right. I'll take that pistol.
Oh, I guess they let him go. Jesus
He
Christ!
just happens to have a pistol in the front seat.
How did he get? I'm so confused.
So I guess they dragged him around and then they let him go?
Or do people have guns in heaven or wherever he's gone in the afterlife, and he's now robbing?
There's guns in heaven.
Well, it
This
can't be
is-
heaven.
No.
I mean,
So this older couple has this long pistol in the front seat.
Yeah. Well, he said, you look like the kind of guy who'd have a gun in the front seat. Where is it? And the guys, or in your car, where is it? And then he said, oh, it's under the front seat.
This
Why
is
didn't he
so
just lie and then grab
stupid.
his gun?
Leave this other side of the road. You can take the car.
Just don't smoke in the back seat. You can have all that other stuff.
I know we probably won't get it, and I know we don't know, but how did he get away from the police?
I don't know.
His arm fell off, and then he was able to put it back on.
Charlene, don't tell no lies. The man know that's what we're going to do.
Oh. What are your folks' names?
I'm
See?
Charles Wilson. This is Charlene Wilson. The Reverend Charles Wilson.
Uh-huh.
So the Reverend had a gun.
So it's
Front
Charles
seat.
and Charlene, both the male and female form of Charles.
It's like a
The
ro-
writer wasn't
like
working overtime.
No.
on this.
So like
These
ro-
pages got turned in late.
Grandpa Joe, Grandpa Josephine, Grandpa George, Grandpa Georgina.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Roald Dahl.
Well, then you know. Guy who has a past, guy who's made mistakes. They say they forgive you, but they never do.
Why is
I
he
don't know what's going-
talking like that?
I think
All we want
He's disguising his voice?
is justice.
I think he's supposed to have like a broken jaw or something.
Oh,
But
God.
he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Resisting it. My friend was just trying to save me. Hey, wait a minute. I know you know what's what.
No, he's
No,
doing
he's
this
doing
whole,
it, yeah.
like, 40s thing.
Yeah, see. Are they just listening to this saxophone music on the radio?
There's a, no, it's just the Kenny G's in the trunk.
Did David Lynch, like, co-direct this?
One thing to put your mind at ease as we go, all right? You're going to make it out of this. The wife's going to be safe and you're going to be fine. And I promise you, the only thing
Yeah, see.
This movie got made because Nick wrote this scene and put it into the
Yeah,
movie.
he said it's the only way that I'll
It's
do
the only
it.
way I'll do it.
Because I've always wanted this on my reel. Because Nick Cage is still showing up to auditions. That's why.
You know, Nick, you can just do it. No, I feel like I like the process of auditioning.
He's still emailing his demo to people.
But it's the stuff from the 80s.
I got to check out Actors Access today. I don't know.
Hang on. I'll take the wheel. You folks sit in back.
What?
You aren't going to try anything, are you?
No, sir.
What?
Well, at least look at his jacket. Okay.
Yeah.
It's in tatters. He somehow managed to kill the cops from that position.
I guess
I
is the
don't know.
dream sequence over now?
Wait, is the big guy alive?
God.
No, or did he die?
It
The
was
big
a car
guy.
crash. I don't
There was a
know.
car-
Yeah,
but they didn't
that was the
say.
thing. It just kind of faded out.
Know who you look like?
Nicolas Cage.
Oh, they're in heaven. They're driving in the sky.
Humphrey Bogart.
Got any music?
It's. You remember he said he looked like Humphrey Bogart earlier?
Mm.
I like spirituals.
Oh, maybe that's what he's doing.
That's what he's doing. Yeah.
Ah. A cassette.
Yay. Oh. That was a cool transition.
Yeah.
Completely unnecessary, but as is this movie.
Oh.
Dog Eat World. Completely unnecessary.
Whoa.
Turn off the goddamn fog machine.
Turn on the goddamn lights.
Is there a problem, officer?
Uh-huh.
Kind of lost. The Reverend and the Missus. That's it. Don't point that thing at us.
I don't know what is going on.
They should
What'd she say?
duck.
Yeah, you should be getting down.
They should duck. Whatever they're doing. Are the two?
Why are they shooting the car?
What? The two black guy people are going to get shot for no reason?
Well, it's the police. They don't need a reason.
Oh.
I mean, you're right, but they were coming right for us.
I seriously am
What
lost.
is going on?
I think that's a dream.
Yeah.
Or a nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
Like he was unconscious.
He was
Yeah.
unconscious and dreaming this. And this is the cops putting him back in the car after they dragged him.
Yeah.
Then I started thinking, I didn't want justice. I just wanted what I wanted. Just like everyone. And the rest of it was verbiage.
Oh, Paul. Oh, Matthew. Edward.
It's a novel?
All right, I got to get that book.
Gotta get that book and some heroin. Have a really good weekend.
Golly.
Oh, my goodness.
How's that book? I don't know. I just did a bunch of heroin.
Wow.
Oh my. That is.
All right, well, listen, that's what that. Well, oh, we have to rate it.
I forgot about that
Rachel's
part.
lost the format.
It's just like,
This
Wow.
movie reset me, man. I feel like
Yeah.
I don't even like.
I don't even feel like we watched a movie. It was more like just stuff happening on my TV.
Yeah, I feel like someone just went like Control Alt Delete on my brain. Like I'm like ready to receive new information now.
Do you think if we paid attention, it would have been better?
No, because we tried. We gave it a while.
We did. There were we were paying attention at certain moments.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if you looked at the description of the movie, and you got to remember the baby part was 10 minutes, a couple minutes.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
It was very
Doggy
minor.
dog.
Doggy dog.
Doggy
yeah.
dog.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the thing is like it's almost as if they watched it and we're like, I have no fucking clue how to write a description for this movie.
And somebody
Right,
went, wasn't there
right.
something about a baby in there? And they're
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that sounds interesting.
We'll use that.
Or you wonder if maybe the book was more about the kidnapping than
Yeah.
the movie was.
I don't know.
All right, who's first?
Go ahead, Mike.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll go for it. No, I'm gonna go half a star. Stylistically they had some cool stuff, but then they were in and out of it. Willem Dafoe was pretty good. The acting overall was actually not bad, but just not knowing what the hell is going on brings it down for me. So I'm going half a star. Yeah.
I'll go star because it's just come to this is what I expect from a Nick Cage movie anymore. I really didn't like
You expected that stuff?
like just weird.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
weird. I hated that. That I have no idea what the fuck happened, but I actually do like some stylistic stuff like that, even though they were in and out. I know you hate it, Mike.
Yeah.
That's why I'm kind of up a star because of that. At least I feel like at least they were trying to do something kind of cool. And it was interesting in places, and the acting wasn't bad. And that head exploding when Willem Dafoe, like there
Some
was
good
just
FX.
moments that just caught me. So I'm a star. I wish if there had been a little bit more story, I would have been higher, but I'm a star.
I'm also going to say a star, but mostly because they've employed all these people. And as long as somebody made some cash off of this piece of shit, I mean, that's the thing is like stylistic stuff, yes, but then he didn't maintain it, so
Yeah.
it became superfluous and
Plus,
masturbatory.
when you do the
so-
stylistic, and I know you have to pay attention, I hate when you do it and it's so hard to understand why.
Yeah.
What is the
Right.
point? What are you? Because
Yeah,
you're doing
it's
it for
special
a
effects
reason.
without a story.
Yeah.
Right. But I feel like again, like they were at least trying something.
But
so.
Jason, sorry, we interrupted.
But yeah, it's just it seems like somebody had some cash. This seems like a movie that got made to like bury money. Like they were like, we don't know what we got. We just got to. We have $600,000. We got to get rid of it somehow.
That's every movie we watch.
No,
though.
some of them are people like trying, like they tried to make something and it just went off the rails.
Right.
This didn't even seem like it had rails laid out. Like they were just shooting stuff for the sake of shooting stuff, or whatever. Or like maybe the guy who wrote the book like paid to have this movie made or something so he could draw some attention to his book. I don't know.
That's a good point.
It could be anything, but it doesn't seem like the movie, the the story and the script were why this movie was made. This movie was made for other reasons, which is why it just didn't connect. It had no connective tissue. But I'm going to also say 1 star, simply because
I was filmed in Ohio. I'll give it a 3/4 stars. I'll give it an extra 1/4 star
because they filmed it local.
Well, yeah. I mean, Ohio. I don't know how much stuff gets filmed there.
That's very true.
That's cool.
They're giving money. They're giving money.
So 1 star from me. Rachel?
I will give it 1 star. I like Jamie, like the stylistic stuff. I feel like they were trying to be artistic. I also think it actually visually was very nice. Even the stuff I hated, I liked with the pink and the roses. I agree with Mike. I think the acting was pretty good. In fact, almost too good, because not that he's great at all, but Nick Cage just keeps looking like a worse and worse actor. Just really, really bad. I don't know what the point of the story was. I don't know who we were supposed to care about, who we were supposed to root for. There was no other secondary cast that.
And you were really trying to figure it out too. In like the first 20 minutes, you were
I'm sorry,
seriously
guys.
giving
I'm
this
sorry,
movie
guys.
a chance.
I was
at the
trying.
beginning.
I was trying. I know my lesson for next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the look on your face was priceless. I
Yeah,
just kept looking over at you like,
You absolutely gave it. I mean, you gave it a good 20, 30 minutes before you punched out like the rest of us did. So.
Yeah, I have a feeling my face looked like a furrowed brow the whole time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And the description is the kidnap of the baby of a mobster's enemy, but there was nothing, like you said. They spent just a few minutes on that.
No.
It seemed.
It said it took them like 45 minutes to get to that too.
Yeah.
But I think between the acting and the stylistic stuff that I thought was really visually very nice, especially for a movie that probably didn't have an enormous budget, 1 star.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, that was Dog Eat Dog. Have a good night.